Gark, you've been sleeping in your bed. Before bed, you've hastily wrote a note or letter that you've quickly sent to whom put you on to this task with Corin. After the letter leaves, what did you send it with? Like an owl or a bird?
Yeah, it was like a little mouse, or like
a mouse,
like a field mouse.
A creature. Okay,
We'll get there in 2 years.
It'll make its way fastest.
At least it'll give us time to rectify
3 to 5 business months. More or less.
It just finds a little cart, on the road.
completely forgot.
And it carries the plague.
Completely, disease everybody it touches when it gets there. You've completely forgotten the postal service or the who are they called? I forgot what I've named those guys. Shit.
Mice?
Yes, the shits.
No, the shits. No, the guys that it's the Concord, Merchants Concord. Woo. Okay.
Why would I use them? I'm a thief.
I know, but they're everywhere. You can never escape. You can't escape Amazon. You can never escape the Postal Service, okay? Merchant's Concord is always available if needed. The Field Mouse, it would have been great if the Field Mouse appeared with a tiny tablet that just had the Merchant's Concord's colors, like the red with the scale. That would have been awesome. If only I had thought about that. Gark, you send off your letter. You hope to God that it makes it to Caramon in time to hopefully tell him how great of a job you and Corin did. And a small thought glances your mind as you don't even think to check if the item is still available or if your stuff has been messed with. You hop in that bed and you lower your pretty little big nose, green-eyed, freakish head onto that pillow and you close and go to shut-eye, okay?
Thinking of all the shinies that
Oh,
we get.
all the
money. All the shinies.
You get all that money. The morning comes, okay? I would say it's about 6, 7 in the morning, okay? It's a brisk cold outside. You got a little bit of the light shining off the snow, bringing its way into your room. You're having to push heavier items up against the door to prevent the breeze from coming. You go to stoke the fires that are lit. When you get up, you feel that your feet kind of touch something a little damp and gross. Could you give me a investigation check?
Yes. Here we go. 22.
Beautiful. You look at the ground. You're quickly able to discern that the bag is overturned. Okay, or whichever you had your stuff in. Okay. What was it in?
It was in basically my backpack.
Okay, your backpack overturned to shoveled. You see the pockets are kind of flipped out. Some of your stuff is on the ground. Those gems and things doesn't look like much of. Actually, any of it is missing, but you see that it is empty contents. It's onto the ground, spilled over. Nothing else is gone, except a bound book seems to be missing. You look and kind of trace the area around, and you see in the back of the tent a small slit. Not all the way to the top, but a small enough to where something could have just gotten through. Okay, about your height, maybe shorter. Okay.
I poke my finger through it.
You put your finger in and nothing happens. You just go down. It's like a little zipper. You look up. Okay. You look on the ground leading up to it, and you see these white, palish little drip drops that seem to have gone. And then you see as they turn to footsteps, and it traverses the foliage deep into the woods. You kind of sort through it. Give me a survival.
Okay. Oh, that was a 4.
Okay. You notice that they go on for a couple of feet as you're following, and you can't even find any tree limbs that are downed. You no longer see a path that's actually traversable. You turn your way back and you head back to the tent.
Before I do, I want to take what I would carry my oil in, like its thing, and I want to scoop up some of the residue and put it into that tin.
Okay. Are you going to use your hand, or are you going to use something to scrape it in?
My one of my knives.
Okay. You take the edge of your knife and you pick it up and you give it into there. You pick up like some moss bark, kind of dense, and you kind of plug the top of the cap. Okay. You now have what looks to be dirtied. It's got specks of dirt in it, but you see it's got this little white ooze-ish stuff that seems to be kind of walking its way up the sides. It slides back down. Okay.
Okay, so it looks like it's moving around in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It should get me a good lead on where to get started.
Okay.
Trying to track this thing down.
You make your way back into the tent. Again, freezing cold. There's snow, not deep in the woods, but you can see that it's kind of started to blanket most of the area. It seems that the bonfire on the exterior, you can't even see its fire. Okay, it's just ember and smoke kind of billowing up. You make your way to stoke your fire for your stove, okay, as it starts to go low. You have some little wood things there. Is there anything else you would like to do in the tent?
I want to make sure that my backpack, the contents that were in there, are all back and securely in my backpack.
Roll an investigation, please. With advantage, as you have plenty of time to look at this.
Okay, hold on. You said investigation, was it? Yeah.
Yeah, investigation.
No, that's intimidation. Let's not do that.
That bag is scared as fuck. Okay?
I rolled an 18 for investigation.
It is getting rummaged hard. Okay. Yeah, you pick it up. You're looking through. You count all your gems. Everything seems to be in order. A letter that you have seems to be there, intact. None of the tassel's gone. Everything's good.
Okay.
You put it back.
Okay.
Everything is where it should be. Okay.
Okay. And I lay back down and it is still night, right?
It's like, I would say 6 in the morning. Okay, the sun is crested. You're getting that bright evening light coming off of the snow. It's not necessarily super morning. You don't hear anyone talking outside. It's not like people are picking up and having foot traffic. But, the sun is rising.
Okay. I guess to clarify, though, we rested, right?
Yes, you would be counted to rest.
Okay, then I will make my way out of the tent, and I'm just going to kind of sit on this rock and just kind of stare off and just be like, what happened? What the fuck?
Valir, okay, Mr. Vienna, V-Bag. All right, rising sun. You're sitting there in front of the tent. You've got a large fur on. Okay, the snow has been falling. You got your leathers wrapped around taut. You got your feet wrapped. Okay, you got some mittens on you. All right. Whatever they look like, you do have the appropriate winter garment on. Okay, you're sitting in front of a large tent that was very boisterous through the night, and you can only imagine what crazy things took place. Your back's towards the door. You have a small fire that you've actually prevented any snow from touching. It's still kind of going. You have your hands up. You look to your left and your right, and you see 2 individuals talking in front of you. They don't seem to have any problems. No one of interest. They're standing up by the tree line in front, below the balconies, as you can see off of the archives themselves. Okay, you look to your left and you see a small, statured green fellow. Nose pokes out the tent first as the rest of him follows. His eyes beady as he's looking around, contemplating. You see a bag on his person as he kind of clutches it tight for a second before he puts it on. As he walks up and shaking his head, giving a scratch and grabbing the nose and rub. He looks up to the sun, confusion, and looks at the burn-faced man and nods and climbs onto the rock and looks at the remaining embers of a fire. You witness as Gark exits the tent. Okay.
I'm gonna take my book that I'm kind of just reviewing my notes, taking notes. I'm gonna close it up and put it in my little chest pack. Take one more sip of my tea, and I'm just gonna toss the rest of it onto the fire to just try to put it out. Stand up, kick a little dirt on it. And, I'm gonna get up and go walk over here and sit down on this rock and kind of just look around, and I'm gonna look over at Gark and kind of just fiddle with my ring, and I'm gonna use message to him. Are you okay? You look a little disturbed. Like, did something happen?
Well, God, I think I fucked up.
And I just hear it in a whisper.
Oh, God.
No. And I just put my hand down, and I'm like, I go walk over here and Gark, that's me. Sorry, you don't know. I like to use message. I don't trust people very often.
You're God?
This
No,
forest
he's
goblin just
autistic.
looks up and he's like, there's too many things happening in this morning.
just
Here,
like
Gark. Let me show you. And I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, you see this here? And I start rubbing my ring, and I'm gonna use message. This is how I do it.
I grab the clit.
You'll hear that in your head.
I pinch.
I take this finger and I say, I don't care what you do to your lovers, man. I've got bigger things on my mind right now. Just as he's just like rubbing his fingers, this is how I make it work. I'm not in the mood.
My wife woke up. Hey, Chavez, Drew, your hamsters.
I'm just gonna sit down and kind of like bump them over, and make some. Were you able to send that message? I don't really know what you guys were sending, but I know you had mentioned something important before.
Yeah, I sent it, and I hope I can rectify my mistake before that message gets to who it's going to. Otherwise, I'm going to look like a real dumbass.
Well, any help you guys need, as long as you help us. I'm just sitting there, kind of like I don't know what to do with this situation. Right.
Gark, all you see is is Valir standing in front of you as he's just like starts shaking violently.
No, I'm sitting down next to him now. I just bumped him over. We're like shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, so
we're like touching. I'm invading his space.
Valir has now made a friend, and he has actually dropped message and is having human conversations now. We have total character growth currently.
As Gark is just totally dejected, and he's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It was there. We had it. I had the book. It was there. And he's just ignoring everything Valir's saying, and he's trying his best to have his conversation.
I'm kind of just nudging him. Well, maybe we should go check on the others. They might still be best. They had a hell of a time last night.
Yeah.
All right. And
yeah, I agree.
Scene swap. Okay, so y'all two have had your beautiful little moment where you're seated together. There's actually been a little bit of dialogue. It sounds like a volcano starts to erupt from Valir himself, but all is well. He's actually made a friend and having human conversation, which is a step up to your psyche, and I'm glad that you're enabling your ego to actually break through and speak for the first fucking time in your entire life. So great job, Valir.
My character does. He just, to his companions, he does message. He just doesn't trust people. He's a scholar. He's got to be able to talk to people.
I promise, I believe you. We're breaking. Gark, your life was dashed throughout the night. All right, we come to the inside of a tent. Throw pillows are all over the ground. Smoke is still billowing in the air. Looks like two hookahs. Yeah, two hookahs were set up. Yeah, it's Meshach's. It's Meshach's temple all over again. Noah, you're covered in oil. Your clothes are gone. All right, and your toes are cramping. So, throw pillows are all out. Donnel has his glasses on. You know, he's got his hair up. His clothes. Nothing crazy has happened besides heavy drinking. Okay, stew on a cauldron. With a beautiful pipe stove going to the ceiling is sitting before you. He sits back as he's looking over some paperwork. His son, Orin, has come to him, and he's holding a coffer, okay, a small chest. The boy looks to his father and says, Pop, it's empty. As he brings a small chest and gives it back to his father, Donnel waves him off. He says, "It's fine." He takes it. He says, "It was for them anyways, and whoever gets it, good for them. They're dead." He takes it and moves it to the side. He goes, Was the letter in there?" He looks to Orin, and the child doesn't say there's nothing in it. Donnel says, I don't think it had a name. Or that'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everything will work out. He lifts his arms, looks down on the ground as he looks at Gideon with charm crawling on his chest, kind of tapping his face to wake you up. Gideon, you're laying on the ground as small little tippy tappies roaring and roaring happen as some of the off-gassing takes place from the joints as it makes its way over its little spider eye, as its lens widens and opens and it looks down on you. You hear the as it looks at you, your eyes open, and that's what meets you.
All right. So I wake up. I see my new little friend in my face staring at me. So I'm nonchalantly just gonna take it off and just hold it, put it on my shoulder or something. It's like, okay, I guess it's gonna be normal with you just waking me up. Actually, let me ask you a question. Do you no, wait, no, never mind. Just ignore that. I'm gonna look over to Daniel and say, hey man, you got any hangover medicine?
Donnell's glasses, he, circuit, it's all right. Daniel, Donnell, it's all the same, starts with a D. He's got his lenses, little circular frames. He flips them up and he looks at you, little wireframe glasses, and he says, hair of the dog. He slides the ale over the table. He says, let's drink.
All right. So
he looks around. Yeah, go ahead. No.
I'm take a sip of it and start getting up, stretching, finding my things, and try to head outside to clear my head. And that's it.
All right. So Gideon, you rise to your feet, and as you do, you slam the. You chugged your drink. You put it down on the table. Before you leave out, give me a perception check for me.
No.
Okay. No.
But, all right, you turn and you leave.
just no.
All right, you look. There seems to be a gathering. Two women lying on the ground. Between them, you see Corin. A Brasso straddled between all of them, his arms splayed out. We have Merrick sitting in the back, cutting vegetables, making what looks to be a stew to add, or adding more to the stew that is currently on the stove. And he seems to be putting a skillet on. As he does, he picks some water from a little bucket and puts it on his hands as he flicks it into Corin's face. Corin, you feel water hit you, and as you move, you are nude. Only the middle body of Brasso lying on your genitals. It seems to be covering your decency. You have no idea where your clothes are. You have two women, very rotund. I would not say thin would be used to describe this. I would say mounds of flesh. One seems to have stubble on the chin. You awaken.
Oh man, what the fuck? What's going on? I look down, I see butt ass naked, my Sham's just Brasso's just covering my junk. And I look to my right, and what do I notice? Who's to my right?
To your right, you just see a back, but it could be a front. The only way to discern is if you move your eyes glance. Follow
a wall of flesh.
I see that. I think, okay, and I look to my left because thinking that I didn't drink, so I'm like,
this is you, sober, homie.
This is just him.
This is you.
I look to my left. What am I?
Just having a party. You see, I would say a beautiful, a rounded face. Okay, long hair. Eyes, solid blue, all right, scarlet cheeks, as she
staring at my soul. Okay, I'm just gonna stare back for about a good 10 seconds.
Give me a kiss.
Mwah. Good.
All right,
Oh my
and I'm
God.
just gonna
There we
stand up, and I'm gonna look at my clothes.
All right. She smacks you on the ass. Sends you up a little bit. It's like, whoa. Donnel looks at you and says, and the Horker rises. He pushes your boots and your things to your side. He goes, if you leave brass, or if you leave your instrument, my kids can clean it for you. It's up to you. If you want to take it with you,
I
it's
never
fine.
leave it.
Leave the filth on it then. He says, feel free to eat. I believe there's a sermon currently that will start here shortly to kick off the remaining tides of Festivus for First Light. Feel free to make your way to the grounds. I'll be soon to follow. I have a few things to tidy up and finish, but welcome to Velshad. And for those who live, we're here for you. As he shoes, he does, before you leave, Gideon, you're outside the door as Corin's getting his things together. You have the tent kind of propped up, letting Corin leave. Donnel will look to you and says, I will call on you later, brother, if you would not mind.
Of course, anytime. I'll wait your call.
And he says, happy travels.
Oh,
I
and
wish-
as I'm walking out, can I look at Daniel? And I want to say, is that his name? I want to look to him, and
Now it is.
Daniel is his name.
I want to look to him and say, if you know of any royals or higher ups that ever needed this blade, I'm the guy.
He'll say, you did have a tail. If you can, give a persuasion real fast.
Rolled a 20.
Yeah, absolutely. He goes, I will keep a mind on for you. Many things to take place in the future. Call on you as well. I assume that you travel together.
Not of recently, but I
It's
think we're about to
complicated.
start traveling.
It's complicated.
He's a new good friend of mine.
If I need the either of you, I will reach. Okay.
My man. And I walk out, and as I'm walking out, do I notice like any scratches on Brasso? Maybe rough night, anything that's
You see a big, actually, investigation check, and I'll see if you can actually tell if this is here or if you'll find out later.
Dried, caked up white substance.
Oh. Okay. You kind of give an inspection. You go down the neck. You look down, and on the bulbous hind of Brasso, you pick up the back. You see red lips, a kiss, and then it looks like someone's taken a small, like filament kind of thing, like an etched an XO below it. Okay.
So there's a. Can I? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna notice that. What's that? And I'm gonna use mending to completely get rid of all the scratches.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Disgustingness of what happened to my beautiful instrument.
All right, you have your Brasso in your hand, and you can tell me how mending looks, how you cast, if you don't mind.
It's just gonna be like a green, like shimmer goes all the way down the instrument, kind of like it's cleaning it away.
We hear the strings pluck in a harmonic order, right? And so, as it tunes itself and everything goes back in alignment, you give it a good strum, and it's
Now, it's Sham.
oh, never mind. You give it a good old get rid of the strings. I don't know how you play that, but there you go. So it is perfect and set up. No wind goes through it, not a problem, not a
I do a little test on it. I put it on my mouth and do a couple of little. Yeah.
Why does this taste like butthole?
Whoever he kissed, they shared it. That's for sure.
You got doo-doo butter.
I'm just
on your
hoping in my
reed.
mind it was the one on the left and not the right.
Brasso was in the ass of
Both is
the mouth
long
of
enough.
flesh. Come to find out,
They're
were
just
a couple
on each end,
you
and
got
you're
in.
just playing
You
it.
got in on that tree wade, buddy. That's a dude to your right. Big old butt. Big old hairy man. But it's okay. You had fun, and you enjoyed it. Okay, that was a sober act. All right, Corin and Corin and Gideon. Yeah, it's a canon event. You love them. Love them. You love the heavies.
Big or
Shit.
small.
You get out. You wander out of your tent, and you make your way. Both of you are together. Y'all can have your moment for a collective unison. Donnel has offered to reach out to the both of you in the future for separate events, remembering Corin's ability to play, and Gideon, obviously you have offered aid to him, and he has thoughts of what he could utilize that for in the future.
Man, that Daniel guy is pretty nice.
Yeah, he is.
You
It's like he has some high
too.
friends.
You like to party too. I didn't know you get down like that. I mean, I don't judge, by the way.
They must have put something in my drink, man. What did I do last night?
Nah, you looked pretty thirsty last night. I don't think you drank anything, but I mean, I don't like. I said,
I had like 1 cup of water.
Hey, man. Hey, I put my hand on his shoulder. Stop. Hey, it's okay. Let's just walk off.
Man, this has happened to me 2 other times. Man.
This is the second family I've had sex with. I can't. I don't know how to stop.
I wanna, as we're walking back, I see Gark there, and I'm gonna.
Valir
walk
says,
over-
"Friend, stands from the stone immediately."
I'm gonna. I just look at Corin. I'm like, there's something going on there's something wrong with him. I don't know, man. There's something going on. And I just walk.
I'm gonna walk up to Gark and I'm saying, "Hey Gark, I was wondering, can I like take a look at that book again? I kind of wanna see what we really got our hands on here."
Well, my friend. No, you can't. You can't. I have it secured. See.
Oh. I mean, as long as you got it, then I guess it's okay. I just, as long as we get it to our employer, that's fine.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. No. Yeah.
You're
I have
a little strange, man.
Real quick, I want a deception. I will really
Yeah,
want a
that's-
deception
that's-
check from Gark, please.
That's way too easy.
Right. Here we go. Watch this just be an epic fail.
I hope it's a
5. It's a
Okay.
5.
If you don't mind,
Gark, you're sweating a little bit. It's not really that hot.
give me a Constitution save, Corin. For future reference, and this is for us, how we're going to do the inter-party stuff, the person trying to accomplish said task will roll for it, whether it's a deception, a intimidation, or anything like that, right? And the other will have to do a Constitution save to beat it. Okay? If it's a strength thing, it's going to be a strength versus strength. If it's a dexterous thing, i.e. someone's trying to do something, you got to be quick to evade it, it'll be a dexterity thing. Okay? But that's how we're going to do those saves. All right?
So it would
Makes
be
sense.
so like if you threw a deception, would it be a charisma?
I wouldn't say charisma to me would be your personality outshining his. Okay, so that's a charisma save.
That's more
But-
like persuasion. Or
Yeah, persuasion. He rolling charisma would be to beat that. For you, it'll be Constitution. That's your person trying to understand something. Okay, so I would say Constitution is the safest amongst it all. All right, I know that your charisma probably is higher for you, but Constitution is the one that makes the most sense
Yeah.
in trying to understand if someone's lying to you. Okay,
After that, then I want
An
to
8 beats a 5. I could do some math.
I was about to say
Yeah,
an
I
8
can
beats a
math.
5. So
Could I? You know what? Actually, be a good one.
Corin, you're calling his bullshit.
Can I do?
Yeah.
Can I do this instead? Like,
Yeah.
He's trying to deceive me, right?
Yeah.
Could I do an insight as the saves? That way, it's like you try to discern a person's mood or intentions.
You can. I don't
That's
care.
what
You, if
insight
you
is.
want to do insight, whichever the group.
I mean, I already
likes,
beat it, but
I'm down for
I'm just
it.
gonna
Yeah.
beat it again.
What would the group rather do? Would you rather do Constitution save, or would you rather do a check versus a check, rather than a check versus a save?
I think a save makes sense.
Yeah, it's a skill
save.
versus a skill check versus a save.
Yeah.
I mean, he did the save, so he knows he's deceiving him. Now he could do
I'm
an
pretty-
insight to
'cause
kind
I'm
of.
So now I want to do an insight
that.
back to kind of try to discern
How much of
his
that?
mood
why
and
he's
maybe his
deceiving you and
intentions.
stuff.
So let's do that. We'll make it a little bit more. I like the complexity to it because Critical
Yeah.
Role just does insight check to see if people are lying, and that used to get a lot of flack and stuff like that, which I like. I'm not like against anyone's play style. It's fun. They're famous for a reason, right? But I'm down to make it a little bit more. Hey, let's put some more flavor to it. So, let's say you have to beat the save to have the ability to have the chance to insight it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's sauce it up.
I like that. So now that you've won it, insight check, and I'll tell you.
I did it. I got it.
Okay.
What'd you get?
10.
A 10. Okay, so how much information that you're you're pulling away from that? He is objectively lying to you. Okay, you can see it. He's got sweat. He's got almost like a paler green than his deeper complexion, almost like he's nervous of something. Okay, he's holding on to that bag tight. All right.
I just want to look at him with a straight face. I say, Gark, see you in the tent.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea. Let's go.
Hey, I don't. Hey,
He's gonna teach you what he did last
night. I don't know if you wasn't inside the tent last night, but
No,
like,
whatever.